6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how could I resist ya? We've got Mama Batson right here. Take it away, Mama Batson.
Hello, I'm Kathleen, if we haven't met before, and his mom, Mama Batson.
Yes, we are so excited to have her here. She's gonna be spilling all the beauty secrets, the tips, the tricks. This woman, believe it or not, is 61 years old, but before you say anything, she is even more beautiful on the inside, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That is right.
That's what matters.
That's what matters, and we will have a tip on that at the end. Let's go ahead and jump in. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
So ladies, let's talk about the lashes. I have about 7 left. Yes, that is what you have to look forward to because you do lose your lashes as you age. However, aging is a blessing. So here we go.
That's right. That's right.
So we start with an eye pencil, and this is gonna mimic the look of having a more dense lash line.
Okay.
And you put it up under the waterline. You won't need it on the top lid because this is plenty. It's enough. And it will give the illusion. It will trick people. It will look like you have dense lashes.
That's right. We're tricking them out here.
We're tricking them. And then don't sleep on this lash primer. Now, I just try to save money. This is one from the drugstore. It's L'Oreal.
And it works, right?
And it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works great. So put this on first. Don't think, oh, I don't want another step. This is really, really helpful.
You need this
on, let it dry. I do 2 coats of mascara. I do a cheaper one first from the drugstore. This is Flower Beauty. You can use L'Oreal. Big trick. You have to let it dry. Again,
you gotta let it dry.
I used to try to put on 2 coats while the first coat was still wet, and it's not gonna work. Then I put on a really good mascara. This one's from Ilia. Not that the other one's not good, but and do a good second coat, and mainly emphasizing the tips, because if you start at the bottom again, it's going to be too clumpy and all that jazz.
This is actually one of my favorite mascaras.
I love it.
It's
and
fire.
It's like super clean. Lashes 101. So the first tip is about bringing back that youthful, dewy, illuminated look. Because as you age, those natural oils, they go away. They dry up. And so we want to use products that kind of bring back that look, and there's some really great ones. So the first product is from Benefit. It's called WhatsApp, kind of like 60-watt light bulb, and it's a creamy texture, and you can put it down the center of the nose, temples, high cheekbones, a little dot on the chin, and I just love this.
Like the highest points of the face to like illuminate.
Yes, exactly. This is another one that I love. It's a liquid. It's by Rare Beauty. This one has kind of a pinkish cast, and I love to put that on the cheekbone, just kind of blend in a bit, and it just gives that natural glow. It brings back that dewy, illuminate. Yes. Also, of course, a little lip gloss. This one's from Ilia. I have it on, and voila. And speaking of missing eyelashes, I'm also missing brows.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Have you never had eyebrows, or what happened to them? Where did they
Yes,
go?
I did have eyebrows. I can show you pictures. Yes, I had eyebrows.
Okay.
Now, in the 90s, we kind of tweezed them.
Yeah.
You know? And if you tweeze them too much, it's really, like, you're not going to get them back. And it was like the thing then.
Yeah.
Okay, so take a look at my very close friends on the screen. Look at the difference. No, seriously. Look at the difference between a thin brow and a perfectly shaped, thicker brow. I mean, it adds so much to your face.
Are you close with Gwen? Do you call her like Winnie? Nickname basis.
Yes.
How's Apple?
Apple's doing great.
Oh,
She's just grown up so fast.
So fast.
And actually, I just had my brows microbladed Saturday, so about 5 days ago. And so talking about microblading, they start off a little bit darker, so mine are gonna fade a bit, which is probably good because they're a little too dark right now. But it's kind of like tattooing on brows. And so I love it. It's about $400. If you do like an update in between, it's less money, but that's your first charge is about $400, depending on the city that you live in,
right,
etc. So moving on from talking about Winnie, she kind of hates it when I call her that, but whatever.
Unbelievable.
Okay, next tip: stay out of the sun.
Say it again for the people in the back who didn't hear it.
Stay out of the sun. It's so damaging. I know it feels so good, and it gives you a beautiful tan. I get it. You can see I like to be tan. So here's some products. I'm kind of allergic to life. I'm allergic to all kinds of products. I get a dermatitis like for everything. So these are some that I've tried, and in case you are super allergic like I am, these are some that you might want to try. These I buy online. Beauty by Earth. So it has, more natural products in it. They make a face tan, they make a body tan. And it's the kind that you put on, and it's just a white cream, and then in like 5 or 6 hours, your color shows
And
up.
I'll link these down below for you guys.
And they also have good sales. I always wait till they have a sale. And then also, if you want your tan like today, I really...
Like immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. I use Josie Marin. You get it at Sephora, Ulta, I think. And you put it on with like a mitt, and it's an oil, and you just dab it on the mitt, put it on, instant glowy tan. And neither of these give you that like sort of orangey tan. It's just a really pretty color. So stay out of the sun. So my next tip is about under eye concealer. And as you age, it gets darker under here because the skin gets thinner. It also gets darker like on these inner corners. And let me just preface for a moment. When I look back at pictures of myself from years back, I didn't like the color that I chose was too light. It just seemed natural to get like a pale color of concealer, but it just didn't look very natural.
To be fair, I do feel like everyone did that. Like, it's not just you. I feel like it was like a trend. Like, I feel like Kim Kardashian made that a trend to like have like white under eyes,
Let's blame Kim.
Let's put that on Kim. So
thank you for making me feel better.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so I've learned to get the concealer color that's more close to your skin, more close in color to your foundation. And the one that I love is from Tatcha, and it's a combo moisturizer and concealer. So I don't have to put on a moisturizer underneath. This is what it looks like. I use a brush, dab it on, voila. Okay, so moving on to foundation. Indy is going to read this because I don't have my readers on.
Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40.
Thank you, India.
You're welcome.
Love this brand. It has SPF, and what I love about it is it's really lightweight because as you age, if you have on like sort of a thick foundation, it's going to like sit in the wrinkles, and you may not like that look. So I think as you get older, and of course for your age as well, it's just nice to have a lightweight foundation that looks natural. I stopped using foundation on my forehead just because that's where I have like my deepest lines, and I don't want to accentuate them. I have the Beauty by Earth tanning on to give color, but I don't have foundation on there. And don't forget, it's so important to have SPF built into your foundation. This one has SPF 40.
Yes, and it also has squalane, which is a really great ingredient. They source it ethically from sugarcane as opposed to using shark liver. So it is vegan and cruelty free.
Love that.
Squalane is an incredible ingredient that we produce naturally.
And then lose it.
We slowly produce less and less. So adding that squalane back on top of your skin topically is a great way to once again add that youth.
We need all the squalane we can get.
That's right. To conclude, we have sage wisdom with Mama Batson. Take it away.
It's time.
Welcome. Join in.
So a lot of you know I teach a Bible study called Flourish with girls in their 20s. And I use this analogy every year, and I think they get it, and I wanted to share this with you. If you go to a dog park in Atlanta anyways, you'll see a whole lot of doodle dogs. It's like really popular to have a doodle dog. So either a Labradoodle, a Poodle, a Golden Doodle, an Aussie Doodle. They have curly hair, and it's just like kind of an in thing. And you just don't see a whole lot of the other breeds lately. And you'll see doodles on the cover of dog magazines. It's just kind of like a thing right now. And it made me think about, what if dogs had the ability that we have? Like, say, the husky or an adorable pit bull. If they could think like we do and like women do too often, where, oh, well, I don't have curly hair. Oh, I don't have big brown eyes. I have long straight hair and I'm poofy underneath and I have a long shaggy tail. Luckily they don't. But as women, we really do that. But meanwhile, the husky's gorgeous, and the pit bull, oh my gosh, I'm in love with them. And God didn't make any mistakes. And I think too often as women, we just try so hard to be like whatever. We want our looks to be like whatever's in style, popular at the time. Body types, beauty types, they're gonna come and go. But I really want you to know that you are beautiful just as you are. And I know that sounds cheesy and we all kind of struggle with it, but it's the truth. And the truth is the only thing that actually exists. So we just need to practice it, and as women, cheer each other on.
Biggest of thank yous to Mama Batson for joining the channel. Be sure to check out the links in the description box down below if you want to check out any of the products that she mentioned here today. You did a fabulous job. You gave us lots of tips and tricks, and I really genuinely appreciate it. So,
you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to talk to everybody.
Comment down below if you guys have any questions. She's gonna be answering your questions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. That's right. All right. See you next time, folks.
Bye.
Give this video a thumbs up.